Hello, welcome back. I had a request to do an experiment, and my channel is all about experimenting, so that's why I thought, let's do that. The question was, can you pour on the spinning thing, the turning table, but not torch it? And then one without the spinning and not torch it. So that's what we're going to do. To start off, of course, I will give you all the paint I use. So we're starting off with the big one, the white, and here's the number 105 titanium white. Let's put it aside because I think paint is going to be flying off this thing if I'm not careful. So the white, then I have the Van Dyke brown, and that is a half transparent color, but I always add something to make it just a little bit more chocolate colored. You've heard me talk about this before. So you can put in red, you can put in yellow, and you can put in orange, and that'll all make this color just a little bit more chocolate colored. Then I have the cadmium dark, this cadmium yellow dark. It's 210. This is the expert series, but normally I just use standard, but I was out, so I took this one, but this is too expensive. Just go for the standard. The pigments are really good in the standard series. Then I have my orange. That is Azo Orange number 276. And you can always go back to this video and write down the numbers. Then I have my favorite color. That is the turquoise green. And that is 661. And this time I put in a little turquoise blue because I just wanted a little different color. So it's about 75% turquoise green, 25% turquoise blue. And the turquoise blue is opaque, and it's 522. And of course the turquoise green is opaque too, so that's it. That was the colors. Then in each color I have the Liquitex pouring medium. This one is empty. I go through a lot of pouring medium because I always put it in. I think that makes takes care of the paint, that it doesn't crack or craze. So this is why I put in, and it's between, I don't know, if I just, put some in. It's about 20. And if it's 15 or 25, it's not that much of a problem, I don't think. So that's in there. Then I used my silicone of choice. But really, if you just have silicone in a spray can, it'll work. But I use this one. And people were asking me, how much do you put in? And I'll show you just one more time. So I shake the can, and this is an old cup. Then I hold the can upright because that's important. Otherwise, if you do this, you get a lot of air. So I do like this. 2 very short spurts. That's all you need. And I think it comes down to about 3 or 4 drops. Okay, so we have all the colors mixed. I have just put the silicone in before I started this video. And I'm going to do this in 2 takes. So I'm going to first do this one. And then with the same colors, I'm going to do the next one. What I did think, to keep it a little bit consistent, I'm going to be pouring the colors in together in a plastic cup. So let's do that right now. And I can put this away just a little bit. So we have 2 cups. And Then we'll put in, like I always do, put the white in on the bottom because that's the color that's going to come out last. So that's white. Then a nice amount of turquoise. Then the brown. And the yellow. And I'm trying to give them both the same amount of color. Then the orange. Then some more white. And I think up to now they both have the same amount of paint. And a little bit more turquoise. A little bit of yellow. And I'm really giving them both the same amount. So that's good for the experiment because you want to try to do this double so you don't have differences or you won't be able to compare the two pieces. I know the pour is going to be different because that's always like that. That's why I don't mind people copying what I do because you always get a different outcome. So a little more white on top of that. And I think we're ready to go. I'll just keep the paint right here so I can, if I need some more, I'll do it. So we have two the same cups of paint. This one I'll set aside because that one is going to be going on the canvas without the spinning. And this one we're going to be spinning. Let's see. Yeah, that's right. And I was thinking of, you know, really letting it spin. I'm already covered in paint, but what else is new? And I know the canvas isn't really stretched well. Oops. I put a little sticky tape just to keep it there. But you know, this is only for experimenting. When I do my other pieces, pours, I do it on better canvas, but this is really cheap. It's like I said before, 75 cents, and it works. Okay, are we ready? So I'll just pour right in the middle, and because it's spinning, it's going to be pushed to the sides, we hope. And like I said, no torching, because that was what the experiment was about. So no torching, only spinning. Yes, it flew off the canvas. And I'm totally covered in paint. But who cares? It's all for experiments. To tell you the truth, it is beautiful. I love it. It is... Oh, I want to torch it so bad. I want to torch it like there's no tomorrow. That is beautiful. Huh, I wish I could have torched it. But I promised it's an experiment, so I won't torch it. As you can see, I'll show you, I'm totally covered in paint. Because it really did fly off. But I do like it. I like that the paint splatters all over the place. Oh boy. Yeah, it's on the floor. It's everywhere. But as you see, there's not much going on. And there's silicone in there, everything's in there, and there's not much going on. Just had to blow away a little air bubble. What I will do is do the sides, because the sides just didn't get it all. Because I do want to keep this. If anyone ever asks, you know, what happens when you don't torch it, then I'll just show them. So just doing the sides just a little bit. And while I'm doing that, you can see what goes on here. Just nothing. Really nothing. There we go. Making the sides look pretty. Yep, they're all covered now. But you know, you really have to use heat, because if you don't use heat, nothing's gonna happen. So we'll leave this one like this, and I'll stop the video in a bit and get the other one and pour it. But up to now, I really like the pattern, and there are a few cells popping, but that's about it. If I were to torch this right now, you'd be amazed how beautiful it would turn out. But I promised I wouldn't do it, and I'm really restraining myself because I just love torching, but I won't do it. So that's it. Turning off the video and cleaning up the mess, and then doing the other video. Thank you all for watching. See you in a bit.